Is Jamie Vardy looking to put pressure on England teammate John Stones. Kolarov completes the clearance high into the sky. A powerful hoof header, as if I need to tell you. Here's Slimani, good ball through to Vardy, onside and scoring! Jamie Vardy is back with a bang! Finally he scores, and what a crucial goal it could be too! We talked about the importance of a good start. Well, it don't get better than that. 2 minutes played, Vardy scores. Leicester 1, Manchester City 0.
Jerry Taggart was talking about quality balls to Vardy. That was a quality pass, it was a quality finish, it's the perfect start for Leicester. What a goal, Jerry.
Unbelievable. I don't think anybody was expecting that. But there you see Robert Hoof won the first header, the first point of contact, he came through, won it. There you see the gaps between the Man City midfield and the back line. Mahrez, one touch to Slimani. Slimani, one touch, control. Lovely ball through to Vardy. Kolarov can't touch him. And Vardy does what Vardy does best. And it was as if it was happening in slow motion. It's a crazy goal, but fantastic, obviously.
Leicester on top now, they lead by 1-0, and Christian Fuchs has a throw on this near side, the Leicester left. Hurls it into the penalty area. Huth heads it across goal, Slimani, and now King. Oh, brilliant! Absolutely brilliant from Andy King. He has found the top corner with a truly memorable strike from the edge of the penalty area, and Leicester City are putting their Premier League woes to one side in some style tonight. They lead Manchester City by 2-0, and we haven't even played 5 minutes. It's Leicester 2, Manchester City 0.
Well, I've only just got over the first goal and then this happens. What an absolute belter from Andy King. Again, you've got to credit Islam Slimani as that ball comes into the box. You're thinking, is he going to have a dig with his left foot? He doesn't. He sees Andy King on the edge of the box. There's a lovely little layoff, and King straight into the top left-hand corner of the goal. Bravo, absolutely no chance. He gets a bit of a hand to it, but that's a top-class finish from Andy King.
Just sensational.
A few words exchanged, but nothing more than that, and the score remains 2-0.
He actually head out at Slimani there. Slimani's grabbed him by the neck to stop him from taking a quick throw in, and Stones has actually head out at Slimani. I don't know if the referee's seen that.
Fuchs with a good ball to Mahrez. He has plenty of space. Vardy, lovely pass from Mahrez. It's Jamie Vardy for 3-0. That is absolutely sensational from Leicester City. A quite majestic goal that Vardy finishes, but Mahrez provided. And the two that have been much maligned this season about their lack of creativity have scored a wonderful goal between them. Mahrez's pass, Vardy's finish. What about this for a scoreline at the King Power Stadium? Leicester City 3, Manchester City 0.
For me, that's the goal of the season so far. It was a fabulous ball from Fuchs to Mahrez. Mahrez, one touch inside to Vardy, absolute perfection, and Vardy round the keeper, and a beautiful finish from Vardy. A wonderful, wonderful goal, and Leicester, as they were last season, are in Wonderland.
What it does show you, we talked about before the game, how you can expose Man City, and there was a perfect example.
Yeah, they've been excellent tonight. Still work to do, but the time is ticking away. Leicester City 3, Manchester City 0 on LCFC radio. Kolarov ambling forward, giving the ball away, and now Mahrez can break, and maybe Leicester can counter-attack Manchester City. Mahrez is touched to get away from Kolarov, took him into Stones. Oh, Stones, that's a poor pass. He's given it to Vardy. Can Vardy finish it off? Oh, he can't. It hits the post and goes out. But the referee's given the goal. Jamie Vardy has a hat-trick, and that is the game now for sure. 4-0 Leicester lead. It took an age to cross the line. We weren't sure whether the goal would be given, but the goal line technology ruled in favour of Leicester City. It is a famous, famous night at the KP Stadium, and Jamie Vardy has a hat-trick. He's ended his goal drought in some style, and it is Leicester City 4, Manchester City 0.
Well, it was a typical Vardy smash and grab. It was a back ball from Stones, back to the goalkeeper, and Vardy was in on it from an almost impossible angle, and technology has shown it's just over the line. It would be very difficult to show otherwise. It really, really tight. But you can see from here, it's just gone over the line. So, well done, goal line technology. And what a hat-trick. What a hat-trick.
Free kick, Manchester City. Now really the only thing that remains is, can Ron Robert Zieler and his defence keep a clean sheet? Another thing that hasn't really been forthcoming this season. Here comes Kolarov or De Bruyne. Kolarov looks the favourite. It is Kolarov. It's in. It's a really well taken free kick. It is no clean sheet for Ron Robert Zieler. Alex Kolarov scores for Manchester City. The cheers are actually ironic from the Leicester fans, because Manchester City barely cause a whimper, but it is a goal and it's 4-1.
Yeah, great free kick. You can't blame the goalkeeper. I don't think he got any chance of getting to it. I think his position was okay, and it was beautifully curled into the net.
Here is Sterling on the edge of the penalty area. Now Kolarov, left-hand side of the box. De Bruyne on the edge. Lots of players forward for Manchester City. It's another one for Manchester City. Nolito has turned in, so some of the gloss is just being taken off this scoreline. 4-2 now. Nolito, the substitute, well found by Kolarov. Well, work is not done just yet. 4-2.
And that goal all came from a sloppy pass from Amati in midfield when he tried to play the ball out wide. It went to nobody. The Manchester City player intercepted. They moved forward and they sneaked a goal, and suddenly you're getting a bit of a nail-biting finish.
More, like everyone said, more like the Leicester City of last season, and fairly deserved.
And there is the full-time whistle. The blue ticker tape is thrown out in front of us from the Leicester City fans to mark a wonderful Premier League victory. Leicester needed a Premier League performance, and boy did they get one. Jamie Vardy, the hero, his first hat-trick in a Leicester City shirt, setting the tone for a 4-2 scoreline, and they are huge smiles all around. Jamie Vardy, Andy King, Shinji Okazaki shaking hands with the Manchester City players, but it's been a wonderful performance. The goal inside 3 minutes set the tone. Vardy with a wonderful finish after being fouled by Islam Slimani. 4 minutes later, Andy King slammed into the top corner, a really good strike to make it 2-0. And then the best of the bunch came with a wonderful pass from Fuchs to Mahrez, his touch to Vardy, instantaneous. And the finish from Vardy as he took it round Bravo was just like the Vardy we used to know. There were worrying signs in the second half when Manchester City stepped up the intensity. Had they had Sergio Aguero, it might have been a different story, but their profligate nature up front meant they didn't really test Ron Robert Zieler. Jamie Vardy rounded off by rounding Claudio Bravo for the second time and finishing neatly for his third goal of the day. John Stones at fault. The one negative, the 2 goals that Manchester City scored in the second half, but really you can't take anything away from this Leicester City performance. It has been wonderful from start to finish. It's a hugely impressive 3 points, and it'll be a very happy Saturday night for the Leicester City fans. Full time at the King Power Stadium, Leicester City 4, Manchester City 2.